Hi there, I'm Susie, your Thermomix consultant. How are you? Look, I'm just going to cook you up just quickly this morning some custard, just to show you how easy it is to use. Alright, so here's our custard recipe. This is just simply touching on the large monitor screen here, asking for some lemon zest. So we'll just pop that in the top. 60 to 100 grams of sugar, depending on how sweet you like your custard. I really don't mind it not too sweet, so I try not to put as much sugar in. Now I'll put the lid on. It's going to mill that down to basically a fine sugar. So excuse the noise. 20 seconds. So that's basically just grinding that all down into a nice fine caster sugar. So I only buy two types of sugar now, white sugar and raw sugar, and then I can make all my sugars out of those two sugars. So just have a look at that. It's all chopped down nicely. Grated that zest to a powder as well, so we won't even know that's in there. Okay, what's the corn flour? So the beauty of cooking from scratch is you know exactly what's going in your ingredients. If you've got any dietary requirements that you need to cater for, you can do that. There's thousands and thousands of recipes online via cookiedoo.com.au. Some milk, 500 of milk. The scales here tell me when it's getting to the 500. Okay, now we'll go into thickening mode. Yep, one of the modes on the Thermomix is thickening, so when you're making sauces you can just put it onto thickening mode and that will stop when it's at the right consistency. So while that's doing its cooking, which probably going to take about 10 minutes, I'll just run through a few of the features for you. So the Thermomix TM6, which is this latest machine, is the best out of all the Thermomix machines. The company has been operating for over a decade. And they've bought out, I think, 11 different machines. This is the latest. It's all digitally connected, so it connects to your Wi-Fi. You have the cookiedoo.com.au app, which you have access to 48,000 tested recipes. Now these recipes go from something sweet, something savoury, meals, desserts, you name it, you can cook it. It's pretty much a game changer for anybody in the kitchen. Time saving in many ways. So time saving from shopping less, spending less, less dishes, less standing in the kitchen stirring over a pot of whatever you're cooking, making sure it doesn't burn the bottom. This one has a blade built inside that it's constantly stirring for you, so you're not going to get that burnt bottom. The Thermomix emulsifies, so you can make your own mayonnaises, absolutely beautiful. We steam, it's got a steamer, so if I can get that out of my cupboard without making too much noise. Yep, sorry, should have got that out before. Alright, so basically the steamer just pops on top here. And you can put steamed vegetables and whatever you need to cook with your dinner. There is also a butterfly whisk, which comes with it, and a basket which sits inside the machine as well. So it has lots of options for you. If you've got a bigger family, you can always bulk up with extra veggies up top and cook the sauces in the base. We also can blend, puree, chop, weigh everything like you've seen before with the perfect scales that go up in 1 gram increments. Grate, so it's great for grating cheeses, nuts, grains. You can make your own flours using rice flour, almond flour, chickpea flour, you name it, you can make your own. It's so good. You can make your own almond milk, rice milk. I make my own condensed milk. So, you know, the options are really there. There's also some more features like caramelization, kneading to make dough. It makes lovely dough. It's just popping up to another level in there, heating. Now, if you watch these lights on the side here, they actually tell you when this bowl's getting hot. So stay tuned. It's going to be heating the custard up to 80 degrees. So this will change to red. If you've got kids at home, it's really important that you let them know when it's red, they cannot touch the bowl. So that will be really hot. It is starting to get warm now, but you'll watch that. That'll change to red shortly. So you can also do grinding, sauteing, cooking, stewing, caramelizing, braising, mincing. You know, the other day we went to get some mincemeat. There was no mincemeat at the shop, so I just got some chuck steak, threw it in there, minced it down, still had some mince to make some spaghetti with, so it's all good. And, you know, no fillers if you're making your own minces. You can do that with chicken, obviously, and pork too. Whipping makes the best whipped cream, meringues, and milling as well. So you can buy your herbs and spices in a grain, and if you want to mill that down to a powder, just pop it in on speed 9 for about 30 seconds and you'll have a powder. So it's really that versatile. It does so much in my kitchen. I've been able to get rid of a few appliances. I still keep my slow cooker because it is a really big slow cooker, so if I've got a few extra guests I can always bulk up in that. I'm finding a lot of the time I make my own pastes and then I put them in the freezer and just use what I need as I go. So I'm really not throwing things out anymore. I used to put things in a jar in the fridge, and then, you know, 6 months later we haven't had that in a while and you'd open it and it'd be all furry, so chuck it out. So basically your freshness that you're making with the food will increase. Your shopping down the middle aisles of the supermarket will decrease because you are making everything fresh now, so you don't need to shop in those aisles. You only need to shop around the edges of the supermarket. With cookiedoo.com.au, which is the app with 48,000 tested recipes, you have access to that for 1 year with a purchase, and then after that it's $49. The Thermomix itself comes with everything you see here. Also comes with a cookbook for inspiration. Now these are beautiful cookbooks and every recipe in there is already in your machine, so you can just touch, cook, everything at your fingertips. It really makes cooking so simple. So, you know, my 8-year-old uses this machine, my 3-year-old uses the machine, obviously guided with me. So I love that flexibility, and I love that the kids want to join in too, and they can. Obviously, when the lights are red, we make sure that they don't touch anything then. Okay, so basically that's starting to smell really nice, and it's coming together, getting thicker and thicker, which is just so easy. Like right now, if I was cooking dessert for everybody, I could be doing the dinner dishes, waiting for that to happen. I could be hanging a load of washing out of the line. Don't know if you've ever made custard before, but usually you have to stand at the stove and stir and stir and stir for 10 to 15 minutes until it comes together. So you don't need to do that anymore with this machine. You just pop your ingredients in, click next, go do whatever you need to do other than stand in the kitchen. We're all very busy, especially at the moment. Lots of mums working from home. I'm doing homeschooling too. So that's really important that you can just chuck something on and then go back to helping the kids or doing those other jobs around the house that need to be done. So I really enjoy that flexibility. You know, I got myself the Thermomix because I really needed to know what food was going into my family. I have a boy who can't tolerate too much sugar and preservatives and additives. So once I've eliminated all those from the diet, his behaviour really changed. He really struggled with concentration and emotional outbursts. So after we changed his diet and got the Thermomix and cook everything from scratch, he very rarely has those outbursts anymore, no more than anybody else would. So it's really changed our lives. The investment price is $2,269, which at the moment until the end of this month you can pay that over a 36-month plan, which is $16.23 per month provided on your credit approval. Of course you can pay it outright, or perhaps you want to come on board and become a Thermomix consultant like myself and possibly earn one for yourself too. Earning one's not that difficult, just need to make six sales in your first 60 days, and then you'll have a Thermomix for free. So that sounds pretty good. If that sounds something that you would like to do, please let me know and I'll be happy to talk you through it and set you up in a little meeting so that we can discuss your options. Otherwise, you might only sell 3 in your first 60 days and you'll get your Thermomix basically for half price. So it really is worth thinking about if you can see yourself adding that to your list of things to do. I really enjoy being a consultant because I get to talk to lots of different people. I get to help them with their families and help them get back inspired into cooking. I think cooking from scratch is really, it's a passion, and it's very simple when you've got a machine that does just about everything for you. So I really enjoy that aspect of having the Thermomix, which I try to let everybody know how good it is. Some people don't want to know, but you know, I know it's really changed my life. I've had Thermomixes now for 4.5 years and I really can't imagine my life without them. So here we go. Let's have a look how this has turned out. It says to serve as desired. Oh, that looks and smells delicious. Let me see if I can show you that. Now, if you want that a little bit thicker, you can just keep cooking that and it'll reduce down, but that is just perfect for me. As that cools down, that will thicken. And that's just divine. Fresh, beautiful ingredients. Okay, so that's how simple it is to make a nice pot of custard. And it's just that easy to cook dinners and make snacks, ham and cheese rolls, breads, pizza doughs. You know, lots of things are really quick and simple. And yeah, it's fun. The kids will love to use it. Even hubby might like to use it because it is digitally smart connected, and that really makes it fun to use. So yeah, if you've got any questions, please feel free to give me a call. I'm Susie, your Thermomix consultant. You can check out my Facebook page, Susie is your Thermomix consultant, or give me a call on 0409 980 519. Enjoy your day. Bye.